Good morning, guys. So today's my last day in Bukhara. I'm moving on to the next stop tomorrow, so I want to just spend today enjoying my last day in the old city. I've really loved it here, so I want to make the most of it. I think today I'm going to sort of explore some of the traditional handicrafts that are made here, because Bukhara is pretty famous for that. So yeah, should be a nice little day of exploring. Let's see where the day takes us. As you can probably tell, the weather is not that good today. It's like quite cold. But first thing on my list is a puppet workshop. I thought that sounds so cute, so let's check it out. Puppetry is a traditional art form in Uzbekistan with a history spanning centuries. Traditional puppet shows are based on well-known folk tales and performed using handcrafted puppets like the ones made in this workshop. I was blown away by the range of different characters that have been made here, all with such detailed expressive faces and handmade costumes. This workshop also runs puppet shows, and the owner very kindly offered to give me a demonstration.
Index, thumb and index, and here, like this, the stick.
Oh wow.
Music.
Oh, music as well. That was so cool. On to the next stop. Tucked away into this hotel is an old Jewish house and a museum about the Jews of Bukhara. Parts of the house are up to 450 years old, and there are a few rooms to see. This room has been renovated and serves as part of the hotel's restaurant, but in the 18th century it would have been a reception room in the family home. The other room has not been restored, and despite its decorations being partially worn away, you can get an idea about how beautiful it would have been all those years ago. Then we were shown to a 250-year-old cellar containing original artefacts that belonged to the people that once lived here.
Такие откормленные.
The cellar leads through to the museum where you can learn all about the history of the Bukharan Jews and see some historic photos and artefacts such as this centuries-old excerpt from the Torah. Bukharan Jews are a Mizrahi group of Persian origin and have been present in Bukhara for 2,000 years. Despite this long history though, their numbers are steadily declining, with many families emigrating to Israel. 50 years ago, there were 40,000 Bukharan Jews living here, but now there are just approximately 150. Well, that was really interesting. I wasn't expecting a tour, but yeah, really cool to see. It's only been open for 1 year. Next door to the Jewish house is the synagogue, which also has a Jewish school attached. However, it was not open for visitors. So one other thing Bukhara is pretty famous for is rugs, so let's go see some. During the Silk Road era, Bukhara became an important commercial hub due to its strategic location, close to Afghanistan, Tajikistan and Turkmenistan. And it was from here that these carpets were distributed all over the world. These hand-woven carpets can be made from wool, silk or other materials, and the more detailed the design, the more it will end up costing, with some valued at tens of thousands of dollars. If you want to buy a beautiful handmade rug, Bukhara is definitely a great place to start looking, and it's really good to see that this tradition of rug making is still carried on today. Well, it's pretty much lunchtime now, so I'm going to take a little walk and see what I can find. I found this nice little tea house and I got myself a ginger iced tea and a sandwich because sometimes I just crave something familiar. It is so cold today, so cold that their feet have fallen off. I decided to go and have a look at what other kinds of handicrafts are for sale here. This is the Abdullah Khan Trading Dome, a traditional trade centre where sellers have been showcasing their wares for 500 years. Inside there were lots more carpets and tapestries for sale, along with the ubiquitous textiles and embroideries that you can find all over the city. As you can see, there's an abundance of lovely things on offer, so I thought I may as well make a purchase or two, because some of these handicrafts would make really good presents and Christmas is coming.
Недорого, not expensive.
Okay.
$5 below.
Okay.
This is $5. If you want, this is for $10, $5. Bigger one. Looking. Good price. A longer.
Okay.
This one is the long.
Oh, okay.
Not
Okay.
expensive. 3 for $10.
Oh,
Granat,
yes, very
whole
nice.
granat.
Very beautiful.
Yes, only for decoration, handmade for it.
So this is decoration for the
Wool,
home.
silk, cotton,
Okay.
gold embroidery. Yes, this one.
Oh, wow.
Only gold embroidery. This is silk and cotton.
And this is a bag?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is for water.
Water?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
For bag. This is for mirror, for book,
Okay.
for decoration only.
Very nice. I only have small backpack though. Antique shop. More beautiful things.
It's something if you want small size.
Oh, you
Big
can
size, no
adjust.
problem.
Yes.
It's not much to say.
The different ones here also. I like this one.
This one?
Yeah.
One's okay?
Yeah, just one piece.
Okay.
Thank you. This silk?
Yes,
Okay.
vintage silk
Uh-huh.
fabrics making by hand, and then we make stitching by hand.
Okay.
It's two-sided.
It's lovely. It is so cold. I think the wind's blowing as well, probably ruin the audio. Anyway, I think I'm almost done shopping. I'll probably go get a nice hot coffee soon. It's a bit too chilly. I'm not even really sure where I am right now. There's another... Ah, there we go. That's the mosque with the huge minaret. It's just historic buildings everywhere. Oh, that wind! Oh my god. Well, Bukhara is definitely a very special place. All this crazy architecture.
Добро пожаловать.
Oh, спасибо.
Как ваше здоровье? Вот у меня все ручная работа.
Ага.
Что хотите? Вот шапочки у меня, кошельки на подарки. Вот наволочки.
Oh, очень красивый.
Вот смотрите. Всем ручная, они уходят. Это если мыть на машине можно.
Ага,
на ручной.
okay, okay.
Что купили вы? Сказать? That moment was classroom.
Oh, okay,
Teacher
classroom.
give 4 or 3 children teach.
Madrasa.
Madrasa.
Uh-huh,
It is a little huge. We now sitting and shopping.
Okay,
Shop,
sure.
shop, shop. Get something and handbags, bags. I have got this 100 pound.
Ramadan.
These are Bukhara scissors.
Bukhara scissor is its work is good price. Its design is good. Its work is
Wow.
design. Its
Okay.
cut is tikan is work is on its design is always work.
It's very interesting. How much are they?
This one 350,000 somada.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
big good is metal is all the handmade is design.
Okay,
It's work,
yes.
it's no machine. It's bottom.
Yeah, it's-
is a machine. Is 150,000.
Okay. Okay. Cheaper. Okay. Okay, so I know I've complained many times in this video about it being cold, and I now appear to be walking into an ice cream parlour. But in my opinion, it's never too cold for an ice cream. I got a scoop of Ferrero Rocher ice cream and a cappuccino afterwards to warm me up again. So I decided to come back because, for one, it's freezing, which is really strange because I was just thinking yesterday how warm it's been, and today the temperature has massively dropped. It's really, really cold. And also I'm leaving tomorrow, so that means I've got to pack. But let me show you what I got on my little shopping spree. First of all, I got this vintage embroidered bag for about £3 or £4. It wasn't expensive at all. But yeah, I just really like how old it looks. What's in this bag, I realised I can't actually show you because it's my mum's birthday present and she'll be watching this video, so sorry, can't show you that. But I did get this really nice bracelet for £1. Obviously I buy a bracelet in every country I go to, so this will be my Uzbek one. I'm not sure if that's focusing, but I got this really cool fridge magnet for home because you can never have too many fridge magnets. I actually don't really buy souvenirs that much, but in Uzbekistan everything's really nice and it's really reasonably priced as well, so I just couldn't resist. And Christmas is coming up as well, so it's good to kind of buy a few presents for people. Anyway, I hope this has given you a bit of like an idea of the handicrafts that they make here in Uzbekistan and Bukhara specifically. It's been really nice walking around all the bazaars today. I didn't get to show you absolutely everything because I think some places were closed today, but in the next place I'm going there should be more interesting stuff to see, so I will catch you guys then. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.